All right, guys, today we are talking about your final activity in Unit 3. This one goes along with critical thinking that we talked about and the three types of critical thinking, which were inductive reasoning, deductive reasoning, and systems thinking. So what you're going to do is you're going to choose an ag career. Remember, there are thousands of ag careers out there. One that interests you, if you're like, I am not interested in ag, but you want to be a nurse, well, what would be similar to that in an ag world? Probably a vet tech. So use that as a career. And if you need help coming up with one, reach out to me and I will help. I love talking to people about careers in agriculture. So you're going to research that job, the task that they do. So say we're doing a vet tech. We're going to look up what they do, what they're responsible for. And you are going to, in particular, investigate the types of ag issues that someone in that career will try to address. So a vet tech, they're probably having to address what is wrong with that patient. Okay, what should I do to help this patient? So those are some problems right there. So you're going to think of a scenario for each type of critical thinking that someone in the career has and that they're going to come across. So for the vet tech, say I'm going to think about a problem that they're going to come up with. So a problem that a vet tech is going to come up with would be maybe figuring out the dosage amounts to give this animal. So if I was doing like an inductive reasoning, I would say, okay, well, if I gave a 12-pound Pomeranian 3 ounces of this antibiotic, then I would need to give a 24-pound beagle 6 ounces. That would be inductive reasoning. Okay, so that's the sort of thing that you need to do. You're going to write a paper over the career that you chose and outline 3 different critical thinking scenarios. Tell me at least 1 paragraph related to the career itself, including the tasks that they're going to do, 1 paragraph for each critical thinking scenario. Tell me what the scenario is that person's going to encounter and how they're going to solve it with critical thinking and what they do to solve it. Okay? Another good example would be like an ag mechanic. So a diesel mechanic, they're going to use systems. That's a really good example. They'll use systems thinking on how that whole engine is going to work to figure out why that PTO shaft isn't turning on. Okay? So that's what you do. Make sure y'all are looking at the rubrics to get full credit. And then I believe the next thing you have will be, your quiz. So make sure you look at your vocab for your quiz. You get, it says you can only access the quiz once. You have 4 attempts. Okay, but you can't go back and see the answers. So make sure you take your time to do it. You've got 15 minutes on your quizzes, and good luck. Bye, guys.